Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter World Iceborne E3 Tigrex demo video. This time with the Gunlance. Biggest change here, Wormstake Blast. You see, for a long time now, people that have used Gunlances have been almost persecuted against in Master Rank or G Rank, having their Gunlance shelling just not keep up in damage with the raw damage that monsters really need in this rank. So in addition to giving us level 5 shelling, which seems to be a pretty decent boost, math I got was normal 4 does 18 damage, normal 5 seems to be doing about 24 to 26 damage. That in and of itself should be a decent boost, but here's the thing, Wormstake Blast, an ability that allows you to load slinger ammo into your Gunlance, and when you stick it into the monster, it gives you additional explosions when you shoot it with your own explosions. Now, what would have been really nice is if I had a whole team of 4 people using this, because I think users can trigger each other's Wormstake Blasts, but it's an investment. You have to take the time to grab the slinger ammo. You got to take the time to put that slinger ammo into the Wormstake. And then not only that, when you stab the monster with the Wormstake, it actually doesn't really do that much damage on its own. It doesn't explode or do anything else like that. All you can do is start to follow up with your own explosion attacks. Alright, so I may end up doing dumb things in this. Don't bully me if I do. Thank God. So you see, there it is. Didn't explode or drill or do any damage. It's just waiting there for us to try and hit it with our own explosions. So I'm going to see what I can do. Now, my understanding, there's a couple things here. If I were to load another Wormstake Blast, that current Wormstake would go away. Now, I have not tested that. I was just told that by the developers. Also, it is a combination of things that gets the Wormstake to go away. One is time, the other is damage. I don't think I've ever out-damaged a Wormstake, to be honest with you. Hold on, I completely missed it there. See, there you go. So, you shoot it, I hit it with like 6 bursts. I got an additional 3 to go off as well. Which is actually, like, a lot. Like, when you consider, like, if you were able to consistently hit that while a monster's tripped, KO'd, stunned, parried, in a trap, you know, anything like that. That's damage that really adds up. Okay, so there we go. We can see my Wormstake just ended. It seems to me that was like a minute or so. And it felt really bad because at least that time I only got it off, what, once? I forgot about that. For YouTube comment section, I forgot that this happened during that quest. Just demonstrating to you again what you shouldn't do if a monster's enraged. Also, making sure I have time to load in more Wormstake. Oh, God. Allegedly, you get different abilities on your Wormstake, depending on whether you've got stones or bright moss or anything else like that. We're going to have to wait for the demo to come out to really do some extreme testing. You can see here I've got 6 shots. I think I'm using the capacity up talisman. Right on the face is it's an interesting place to have it. Honestly though, like the way I look at the Wormstake Blast is like if you're going to be doing lots of shelling on something that's going to be, let's say, not so weak, it's a way to make sure you're consistently doing damage. So like take Rathalos or Pink Rathian or whoever like that, a monster it's really nice if you do a lot of shelling attacks on the legs to do trips. if you add that Wormstake blast to the legs or whatever, you'll be doing so much more true damage that trips will be easier? I don't say easy. Definitely easier. See, like I'm desperately just trying to show off Wormstake. You see 3 additional explosions of 19 damage. That one looked like 4 additional hits of 19 damage. I think it's like for every... I don't know. There's going to be like some ratio of like explosions to follow-up explosions. I'm fairly certain if you... And I'm going to try and get a Wyvern Fire off probably now. Hopefully. Or hopefully I do at some point, because I'm pretty sure you do get a follow-up explosion for a Wyvern Fire. I completely missed it. In fact, I missed 2 of those hits off the Wyvern Fire. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to try and see if there's any difference with piercing paws as opposed to stones or bright moss. Okay, I'm going to see if it activates off mounting. And it looks like it did. It looks like it almost did more damage. So the real question is going to be for Gunlance users, is this going to change the way you play Gunlance? Do you feel more or less inclined if the Wormstake Blast is triggered off of like number of explosions? Are you going to feel more inclined to use normal shelling? Are you going to stick with the classic poke shell? Are you going to do some sort of a hybrid where you do mix-ups or focus shelling with long? Or are you just going to stick with the, I guess, tried and true slapstick Gunlance of Monster Hunter World? In any case, I can definitely see this being useful on some classically tanky monsters. Urgon, Lunastra, you get the list. Definitely going to be a huge boost to those guys, and a huge boost to try and keep shelling relevant in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So I must remind you all, I crawled on my belly through hot, sweltering, and soiled sidewalks in Los Angeles. Ate one really bad cheeseburger in order to bring you this review, this footage of the Gunlance. So please, do those things I hate to promote, but help anyways. Like, comment, if you have not already, subscribe. Check out the Twitch, twitch.tv/SDShepherd. I'm streaming. I'm probably streaming now. Go into that channel and say, Shepherd, be a family man. Go. Your wife, she misses you. There's more to life than Monster Hunter, Shepherd. Call her, she's crying. Alright, so after this video, next day, there's going to be the Monster Hunter World Iceborne demo. I'll probably be re-recording better footage for the bow, dual blades, etc. So, maybe miss a day for those, but I should have some other content coming out anyway. Until next time, though, this is Shepherd saying good luck and have a good hunt.